We have this opportunity as barbers to talk to people about things that maybe they may not have considered. Being quite self-aware, I can kind of see patterns that maybe I had gone through, and I'm able to have these conversations and not kind of like push my opinion onto them, but kind of just give them an idea of like that whatever they're going through, they're not alone. I think it's so important for men in particular to know that they're not alone.
While we're doing this, I might as well tell you what I want. So.
Yes. Yeah, you just want what we know. I knew what you wanted. I was managing an IGA in small town Victoria, and I absolutely hated my job. Absolutely hated it. And I was telling my barber at the time how much I hated it. She had been cutting my hair for about 5 years, and she kind of put it out to me. It was like, hey, if you really hate your job, why don't you come work for me? And it was one of the best decisions I've made. There's something to do with kind of sitting in a chair with somebody and not kind of locked into a conversation, but there's this sense of vulnerability that you start to really open up to somebody that you're spending time with in this chair. There's kind of this, real vulnerability that I think is really special, that we don't really get in a lot of aspects of our lives. We all have that room for growth as well. I think that, there definitely is potentially some people that are out there that probably need a little bit more training in the aspect of how to deal with people. And I think it would be such an amazing path for most barbers to, whether or not it's like do a small counselling course or something to navigate conversations that may be difficult, or just picking up on signs as well. Because I think that, yes, people are, for the most part, very vulnerable to having these conversations. And I think it is definitely this mindset that us men have, is that we have to do our struggles on our own as well, and that we can't show any sense of vulnerability because it shows weakness. And I think it's such an important thing to be vulnerable, to have these conversations that may be hard, but knowing that there are people around them that do love and care about them. And I think that is really hard for some men to understand.